From Frank Levac Arena, this is Monona Grove basketball. Tonight the MG boys open up their home season against the Madison Edgewood Crusaders. I'm Steve Martinelli, and the MG boys coming into tonight's game with a 2-0 victory, 2-0 record. Both victories in both their games to open this season. First, they opened on November 25th down at Beloit Turner. They won that one handily, 53-40. Then coming back against a good Oregon team, a conference game no less, beating the Panthers 52-45. As expected, the two big stars so far this season have been Zach Stinson and Jackson Riley, both coming off great football seasons. In fact, a lot of kids here played both ways, football and basketball. Is a very, very athletic team. Strong, fast, not particularly tall, though, on the basketball court, and that's something that's going to be an interesting matchup against these Edgewood Crusaders. The Crusaders, a fairly tall team this year. However, they've been struggling, especially scoring points. Edgewood comes into the season 0-4 on the season. Their most recent loss last Tuesday against Madison West, 57-32, a drubbing. They have not played well, let's put it very frankly. They started the season with some hope. Lost a tight one at Middleton, another close one at Janesville Craig, and then got pounded on by Stoughton, who, to be fair, is the conference favorite. And then Madison West beat them up by 25 Tuesday night. They're coming in here hungry for their first game, especially after having lost 2 to the Silver Eagles last year. Back on December 7th of last year at Madison Edgewood, the Silver Eagles winning 54-42. In that game, our big three led the way in scoring for the Silver Eagles. Nate Hepp had 15 points, Tyler Blank had 12, and honorable mention all-state pick Mark Nelson Jr. had 9 points. But of those players that came back to support to play for the Silver Eagles this year, Jackson Riley had 8 points, Zach Stinson had 5, Joel O'Donnell had 2. So they were right in there contributing to that 54-42 victory. And then January 23rd here at Monona Grove, Silver Eagles again holding Edgewood to 42 points, scoring 50 on their own. That time Nelson had 21 points, Riley had 10, he had a nice game, Blank had 6, O'Donnell had 6. The Silver Eagles just overpowering the Crusaders twice last season on their way to a 17-7 record. Edgewood last year 9-14, 7-5 in conference though, good for third place right behind the Silver Eagles who were 9-3 in conference. Stoughton, of course, won conference last year and expected to win it again. They're off to a good start, led by Nick McGlynn, best player in the conference, I'd have to speculate, although we got a couple guys here that can play in those first 2 games for the Silver Eagles. Zach Stinson led them in scoring in the first game, throwing down 15 against Beloit. He had a lot of supporting help, though. Mitch Kelsey had 7 points, Nick Meyer had 6, Miles Thomas had 7, Jackson Riley had 7. In their second game against Oregon, Riley was the big star, powering in 14 points. Stinson had 13, 7 for Miles Thomas. So the Silver Eagles able to rely on several different players to score for them. Of course, last year they had 3 players who could light it up pretty well. Hepp, Blank, and Nelson were quite the trio. What's fun about tonight's game, about any game against Edgewood, is these are the 2 most veteran coaches in the Badger South Conference. Dan Zwiefel in his 19th season and Coach Chris Wetler of Edgewood in his 26th year. That's a long time to be coaching. Starting the season, Coach Zwiefel, 205 wins, 205 losses, a perfect 50% record. He's 2 games up on that now with his 2 wins this year. All right, first our national anthem, then we'll get some basketball played. Jordan Gerlach with the national anthem. She does an outstanding job. I've heard her before at other sporting events, and she's got a great voice. Nice job there. All right, player introductions. First, the Crusaders of Madison Edgewood. The maroon and gold. Number 4, Cody Link, a 6'5" junior. Number 12, a 6-foot senior, Bryce Hafer. Number 42, Alex Arians, a 6'3" sophomore. Number 50, Nick, I don't know if their numbers are correct here, what I'm seeing. Number 3, Sam Noyce. Number 50, Nick Schalander, came out. I don't even see him on this roster having scored for them yet. All right, first the Silver Eagles, or next the Silver Eagles. Number 24, 6'3" junior, Joel O'Donnell. 6'1" senior, number 14, Nick Meyer. Couple of tough guys out there. Speaking of tough guys, number 34, 6'4" senior, Jackson Riley. Miles Thomas, a 5'10" junior, number 23. .62" senior, number 3, Zach Stinson. All right, so Stinson, Meyer, Thomas, O'Donnell, and Riley for the Silver Eagles. For the Crusaders, Noyce, Link, Hafer, Arians, and Schellander. Yeah, that's not Schellander. That kid's not 6'2". I think that's Thomas Thalen instead. The numbers in the program are not correct, because that kid's bigger than Jackson Riley. And number 50 in the program says he's only 6'2". Thalen, I would believe. And the tip is controlled by Hafer of the Pergolders. He'll bring it up, working against Miles Thomas. Hafer almost lost his balance there. It's Cody Link. Link will swing it around to Noyce, the leading scorer for Edgewood coming into tonight's game with 10.5 points a game. Arians looking inside for Thalen, picked up by O'Donnell. He'll give it to Zach Stinson, and Zach will bring it up. Zach, the leading scorer on the boys' team. His younger sister, Kelsey, the leading scorer on the girls' team. Miles Thomas, turnaround 10-footer. No. Rebound tipped. Pulled back in by Riley. Wait, the numbers are all screwed up here. I got to tell you, Jackson Riley's listed as 34. He's wearing 22. That's Jackson with the ball right now. That's Meyer. Looking inside for Riley. Knocked. We're going to get a foul on Edgewood. Foul on Cody Link, his first foul. Stinson inbounding to Riley. Thomas, top of the key. Stinson, left corner, 3-ball, no. Rebound, Nick Meyer, the putback. Meyer for 2. Meyer listed as Nicholas in my program. My, Nicholas. All right, this is Link, cross court to Noyce. Noyce looking for a shot. No, gets it over to Thalen. Thalen out to Noyce. And he'll dribble towards the top of the key. Now, a little cut move into the basket and called for the travel. Noyce, just a little guy listed at 6 foot, and I think that's being generous. Miles Thomas seems to have him by a couple inches, and Miles listed at 5'10". Now Meyer will inbound against full court pressure. They get it into Riley. Jackson will set things up. This is Meyer, top of the key. Miles Thomas into by the free throw line now, crossover. Into the lane, out to Stinson, fake the 3, drive the lane, lay up the right-hander, no. Rebound, Link. This is Noyce with the ball now. Noyce loses it out of bounds, MG ball. 2-0, the Silver Eagles with the early lead. We're 44 seconds into the game. Meyer inbounding for the Silver Eagles. To Stinson, back to Nick Meyer. All 4 of these players stars on the football team this past season, all getting postseason honors for the Silver Eagles. O'Donnell into the lane, nice strong move, gets the basket and the foul. Joel O'Donnell showing some nice moves there, slicing into the basket. See who they called the foul on here. Joel Thalen called for his first foul. O'Donnell hits the free throw, completing the 3-point play, and it's a 5-0 MG lead. A minute underway. That's a nice start. Now Hafer will bring it up for the Crusaders. Right side, almost traveled with it. Noyce for 3. No. Meyer fighting for the rebound. He's on the floor. A couple guys booting it. Meyer covers it. And a timeout called by the Silver Eagles. Good hustle there by Nick Myers. Got that ball and just curled himself around it like it was a loose fumble. She would definitely know what to do with that. Nick Meyer, best defensive player on the Silver Eagles football team this past year at middle linebacker. Also made all conference at offensive guard. If it seems like I'm talking about the football team a lot, so what? They had a good football season. They got a lot of talented athletes to make the transition from football to basketball. All right, Silver Eagles will have the ball out of this timeout, leading 5-0. 5:44 to play in the first quarter. Earlier tonight, the MG Junior Varsity had a tough time against Edgewood, losing 48-29. Girls played this afternoon against Milwaukee Riverside, and I'm sorry to admit I don't know the score of that game. That would be a tough one. They've got a player, a Division I player who's got to be really tough. She's averaging over 20 points a game, so I imagine they struggled against her. Although they play some pretty good defense. They had a good game against Fort Atkinson last night. This is Meyer with the ball, looking for some help. O'Donnell faking the three. Didn't expect him to take that one, really. Now this is Riley back to Joel O'Donnell. Looking inside for Riley. Jackson dump it down low to Stinson, cutting towards the basket. Can't get it to drop. Rebound. Link. Hands off to Hafer, who will bring it up. Over to Arians. Arians guarded by Nick Meyer, left side. Thalen. Link to Noyce. Noyce guarded by Zach Stinson. I talked about Edgewood having a lot of size. They don't have a lot of size on the floor right now. Link is 6'5", Thalen's 6'6", but other than that, the rest of their guys aren't that big. Thalen gets the first basket of the night for the Crusaders. 5-2, MG's lead. Quickly ahead to Jackson Riley. Jackson taking it to the hoop. Tries to dump it down to Joel Meyer and lost the handle on it, and then Edgewood throws it away. Sub coming in for the Silver Eagles, that's number 5, Mitch Kelsey. You might recall his dad and sister could play a little basketball. And number 11, Peyton Mueller, coming in as well. Thomas and O'Donnell will take a seat. Stinson over to Kelsey. Finds his path blocked and dumps it over to Jackson. Jackson over to Meyer. Meyer back to Kelsey. Inside to Riley. Nice pass. Jackson Riley, his first basket of the night. 7-2 MG. Meyer made a nice baseline pass to Riley, and Riley had the easy turnaround for 2. This is Hafer guarded by Meyer, looking inside for Noyce. Noyce blocked by Stinson. Meyer comes up with the loose ball, takes it in, dump it down low to Mueller, or to Kelsey. No, rebound Mueller. Mueller up top to Riley. Touch pass. Kelsey from the corner can't get the 3 to drop. Gets the long rebound though. Looking inside, Meyer going baseline, back to Kelsey. Tipped. It's a race to the ball and Stinson wins it. He'll go free throw line, dump it down low to Mueller. He's trying to go baseline. Now he puts it up and called for the travel. Good hustle by the Silver Eagles. Gotta love those neon green shoes of Stinson's. Subs coming in for the Silver Eagles. It's 32, Jason Belke. Miles Thomas coming back. No, that's not Miles. I thought I saw Miles up off the bench. Jose Villagomez. Who else have we got here? Number 12, Luke Nelson. So a complete set of reserves out there. All the starters on the bench here in the first quarter already. Subs in for Edgewood. I don't know who they are. This is 44. I will guess that's Schalander. Let's go with that. 42, Lee Witz. That's not Lee Witz. That kid's not 6'8". All right. Edgewood has stymied me by giving us bad numbers. I'm not even going to keep track of them. Belke ties up the loose ball with number 44 for Edgewood. It'll be MG getting the possession arrow. All right, now Mueller will sit down, Riley will come in. Kelsey will inbound for the Silver Eagles, guarded by 44, which could be any number of players. Villagomez, nice pass over to Riley. Thought about the long one, pulled back. Bilkey to Nelson, no. Rebound Villagomez, and he draws the foul. It'll go against 44 of Edgewood. There's a couple guys on Edgewood's roster I'm sure of. A lot of these big fellas, not at all. Okay, this is Nelson into the lane. Dump it out to Villagomez, 3-ball. Ooh, I thought that was gonna drop. 54 with the rebound. He's not even on the roster. God, I hate this. Hafer to 42, back to Hafer to 44. Stolen by Nelson inside. Excuse me, that's Kelsey. Now Nelson will bring it up for the Silver Eagles. Under 2 minutes to play in the first quarter, a 7-2 MG lead. Nelson needs some help. Gets it over to Riley. Jackson, right corner to Villagomez. Back to Nelson up top. Bilkey near the elbow. Kelsey trying to cut in, can't find it. Gomez to Riley for 3. Jackson off the front of the rim. Rebound, Nelson in the putback for 2. Luke Nelson, his first basket of the night. Nelson's had 4 the other day against Oregon. Looking inside for 44, back to 54. He lays it up, in, and he draws the foul, and I think they're going to get Kelsey for this, or Nelson. .54, who's not even on the roster. All right, subs coming in for the Silver Eagles. Miles Thomas is back in, Stinson's in, O'Donnell's in, joining Riley and Nelson. 54 makes the basket, makes the free throw. Now Cody Link will come back in. That foul was against Luke Nelson. That was just the first foul against the Silver Eagles. Now O'Donnell will inbound it against against Edgewood. Full court pressure, and Stinson is fouled. That's the 4th team foul already against the Crusaders. Against 34, J.P. Hellenbrand, or so it says in the program. Nelson inbounding for the Silver Eagles. Luke, just a 6'1" junior. For the couple minutes play I've seen so far, I like the kid. This is Miles Thomas. To Stinson, left or right side, up top to O'Donnell. Back to Stinson. Into the lane, put up a right-hander, no, rebound 54. Edgewood with the ball. This is Hafer bringing it up. Hafer to Link, to 42, Witz. We'll try and get these straightened out. To 34, that's Hellenbrand. To Witz, Link. A good ball movement by the Crusaders. Silver Eagles not giving up any easy shots inside though. Hellenbrand to Arians, and he hits it for 2. 9-8, the Silver Eagle lead is only 1 now, 17 seconds left. Thomas, 12-footer, no. The rebound, O'Donnell, as he chases that down. He goes in the lane, drops it in for 2. Joel O'Donnell, his second basket of the night. He leads MG with 5 points. It's 11-8. A little premature on that throw, but the first quarter ends. The Silver Eagles up 11-8. Sorry about the confusion with the numbers here. I'm at a disadvantage because I only have the roster that they hand out at the box office, and clearly it is not correct. You know, when a short kid has the jersey number on of a guy who's supposed to be 6'6" or 6'8", you know something's wrong. All right, we got 8 minutes in the books, and the Silver Eagles clinging to a 3-point lead. I like the fact that Coach Leifel can go 10 deep here in the first quarter already. Basketball season is not a sprint, it's a marathon, and you got to pace yourself. I'm sure these kids bounce back pretty quick, but you got to be ready to play night after night. Several members of Silver Eagles team from last year, girls team from last year are here. I see Taylor Nelson and Caitlin Long. Plus a couple members of this year's team are here cheering on the boys. All right, Silver Eagles come out on the floor with Thomas, Riley, Stinson, O'Donnell, and Meyer, the 5 starters. They start the second quarter as well. This is Hafer with the ball. Hafer averaging 6.5 points a game for the Crusaders. Arians to Link, right side guarded by Meyer. Hafer going baseline, he threw it out of bounds. So another turnover forced by the MG defense. Silver Eagles will inbound against the press. Stinson to Riley. Stinson's really quick. Oh, almost threw that away. Meyer gets it over to O'Donnell, left corner. Stinson to Thomas, to O'Donnell. Nice little step there. Now he dives into the lane, knifes in for 2 more. Joel O'Donnell with 7 points now. Do some checking here. Nope. Joel's getting close to a career high already. 10 is his best ever. Hillenbrand to Hafer. MG in a 2-3 zone. 54 inside. Draws the foul. Jackson Riley drawing just the second MG foul. And wholesale substitution for the Crusaders. Bunch of guys whose jerseys don't match the program. This is Noyce looking for help. Finds Hafer in the corner, looking inside, stolen by Stinson. Silver Eagles on the run. Stinson go left side, now pull back. O'Donnell. He'll go to the free throw line, now stop, turn around. Hits Meyer outside, left side. Stinson from the corner. Long. Rebound, Thomas! Oh, can't get it to drop. Tipped. Hafer comes up with the rebound. Runs into Zach Meyer and Miles Thomas. Silver Eagles playing some tight defense tonight. I like this. Hafer, 10-footer. No. Meyer with the rebound. Stinson will bring it up for the Silver Eagles. From the free throw line. Missing that one. Hafer with the rebound again. Hafer a good jumper. He was one of the better players on their football team, all conference at wide receiver and defensive back. He's also a pretty good baseball player. 44 dumps it in. Hafer for 3, no. Noyce with the rebound, tries to turn around, does get the shot off, tipped again. Hafer with another rebound. Noyce for 3, no. Riley brings this one down. He made that clear he was going to get that ball. Now Stinson will let the rest of the team catch up with him. Left side O'Donnell. He'll dribble out towards the free throw line now. Looking down low. And a charge called on Joel O'Donnell. He did a nice little dump pass down to Jackson Riley, but not before he leveled one of the Crusaders. First foul on Joel, 3rd on the Silver Eagles. Subs coming in from Monona Grove. Bilkey, Kelsey, Mueller, Villa Gomez. Let's see. And 42, Sam Broering. Broering's first action of the night. Not mistaken, the Silver Eagles have put 11 or 12 guys on the floor already tonight. And who's that? 32, Ricky Lesky in. And Villa Gomez slaps that one out of bounds. No, it went off one of the Crusaders. It'll be MG ball. Villagomez averaging a little over 2 a game last year, coming off the bench for the Silver Eagles. Belke, Kelsey, Mueller. Stolen by 42, Arians. He gets the basket and the foul. Chance for the three-point play. This will be the 4th foul against the Silver Eagles, first on Jesus Villagomez. Mueller will sit down and Nelson will come in. Yeah, by my count, the Silver Eagles have got 10 guys into the game now. 11. Arians misses that. Rebound, Belke. Nelson will bring it up for the Silver Eagles. Villagomez, guarded by Leske, into the corner, tipped, saved. Roaring, back to Belke, swinging around to Villagomez. Nelson, left side. Kick it out to Kelsey, top of the key, Belke. Nelson, nice move along the baseline, can't drop it in. Rebound, Noyce, he's on the run. Belke back, pull up, and they're going to call Belke for the foul. I thought he got mostly ball. The referee will disagree. Jason Belke called for his first foul, and that'll send Noyce to the line. He is scoreless. Like I mentioned, he's their leading scorer. Drops that one in. Noyce had 22 in their first game of the year against Middleton. Now subs coming back in for the Silver Eagles. Riley, Stinson, Miles Thomas. Joining Kelsey and Nelson. A little smaller, quicker lineup here. Riley with the rebound. Stinson will bring it up. Silver Eagles not in a lot of extreme height, but they got a lot of guys, you know, at 6'2", 6'3" range. Thomas to Kelsey. Back to Thomas, right side corner. Kelsey up top, swinging around left side to Stinson, inside to Riley. Nice baseline move, and they're going to say that Nelson was out of bounds when he took that pass. 13-11, the Silver Eagles lead, 3:42 left in the half. Leske bringing it up. Arians to Hafer to Noyce, and Noyce gets fouled and will go to the line for 2 more. I don't know if they're going to get Stinson or Riley on this. It'll be Jackson Riley picking up his 2nd foul. Oh, Noyce will get a couple of free throws here. Chance to tie the game. Not shooting like that. All right, O'Donnell and Meyer in for Nelson and Riley. Noyce good on the 2nd one. He has 2 points. It's a 13-12 MG lead. Miles Thomas across the timeline in a hurry. Looking down low for Kelsey, blocked! And a foul called on 44. I believe that's Nick Schellander. No, foul on 32, Arthur Cronin. Oh. They've got 2 32s. That's Ricky Leske. All right, Kelsey makes his first free throw. And missing the 2nd. Rebound by Link. I think I see what's up with the roster here, and I will fix it at the half. Rebound Stinson on Leske's miss. Stinson to the elbow, now come back, give it to Meyer left side. Nothing going there, into the corner to O'Donnell. He'll stop, just in the lane, give it to Stinson. Stinson to O'Donnell. Fake the three. Now he'll drive in, right-hander, lays it up and in. 9 points for Joel O'Donnell here in this first half. Big guy 1 away from a career high. 2:35 to play in the half. Still 16-12 MG on top. Hafer to Link, up top to Noyce. Swinging around Oleski. Noyce thought about the three. Oleski losing the handle, harassed by Meyer. Oleski listed at 5'6". Noyce in the lane, no. Rebound Nick Meyer. Meyer's 6'1", guarding the 5'6" Oleski. It looked kind of comical. Nick's not going to get a matchup like that very often. Stinson into the lane. He'll put up the scoop underneath. No. Rebound 44 for Edgewood. We're under 2 minutes to play and a timeout called by the Crusaders. Silver Eagles lead at 16-12 with 1:43 to play in the half. All right, I'm going to fix this right now. All right, so the points are all screwed up here. Doesn't matter. I got the MG guys right, but I think I figured out who's wearing what number. They had double 32s on the roster here. And the 32 we've seen so far is Ricky Leski, not Arthur Cronin. Leski listed at 5'6", Cronin 6'2". Even from this distance, I can tell the difference. All right, Link will inbound to the aforementioned Ricky Leski. (16-12) MG up. 6 fouls on the Silver Eagles. This is Hafer. Cross to Noyce. Link has it knocked away. He manages to get the ball off the floor though and get it to Noyce. And Noyce has it stolen by Miles Thomas. And a foul called, and Noyce will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Miles Thomas called for his first foul. Stenson will sit down, and Mueller will come in. And Noyce to the line again, where unofficially I've got him 2 out of 4. 1:25 to play in the first half. Noyce good on that one, earns another. We got kind of a late start tonight because it's parents' night. The game moving right along since then. Noyce's second shot coming up. Missing that one. Thomas saving it from going out of bounds. Tell you, free throw shooting is a lost art nowadays. Thomas to Mueller for 3. Peyton Mueller. Nice. And timely too, 19-13, the Silver Eagle lead with 1:05 to play in the half. I believe that might be Mueller's first 3 of the season. Dump it down to Hafer, swinging across. Hafer gets it back. Looking inside for 54. That's Ben Cussau. Supposedly. Cussau fouled, will go to the line. Foul on Joel O'Donnell, his second. O'Donnell and Riley each with 2 fouls now. Riley on the bench. Cussau to the line. Where he makes one of them. Second one coming up for big guy, makes that one as well. He has 5 points according to my addled records. He leads Edgewood in scoring. Mueller looking for some help, runs into a triple team. Meyer back to Mueller. To Miles Thomas. Thomas will get it across. Miles looking for some help now. Mueller, they gotta get out of that corner there. That's no good. 25 seconds left. Thomas up top. They'll let it run down now. 20 seconds. Guarded by 42, Alex Arians. That's not Arians, I don't think. Lee Witz, let's say that. No, that's not him either. And an infraction called, and it'll turn over to the Crusaders. 6.8 seconds left, and a 19-15 MG lead. MG will lay off the pressure a little bit. Nice. Throw up the 18-footer. Oh, and it gets stuck at the rim. So that's the way the half will end. The Silver Eagles up 19-15. We'll be back with the second half. Be sure and stay tuned. This is Steve Martinelli of Monona Grove Basketball. Welcome back to the second half of Silver Eagle Basketball. Steve Martinelli and the Silver Eagle boys taking on Madison Edgewood. They lead it at halftime, 19-15. Let me run down the reasonably inaccurate scoring for the Edgewood Crusaders in their mixed up roster numbering system. I've got Ben Kosau or somebody wearing 54 with 6 points or so. Thomas Thalen with 2, 4 for Alex Arias, and 3 for Sam Noyce. On the Silver Eagle side, this at least I'm sure of. Joel O'Donnell has an outstanding figure of 9 points in the first half. Joel's got a career high of 10 versus Watertown last year. He comes into tonight's game averaging 4 a game. He's been a solid performer, but this 9 in the first half has really carried him as he's been just a force under the basket. Other than that, Peyton Mueller's got 3 points. A bunch of guys with 2 apiece. Luke Nelson, Nick Meyer, Jackson Riley. 1 for Mitch Kelsey. And their leading scorer, Zach Stinson, held scoreless so far. They've been watching Zach pretty closely. He's only had a couple of shots tonight. And if I know Zach, he'll get on track. Zach, leading returning 3-point shooter and the leading returning scoring from last year. Well, I should say he and Jackson Riley both averaged 6.5 last year. But if you're going to watch Zach Stinson that closely, Joel O'Donnell is going to be open, as they were in the football season. They blocked Stinson a lot, and O'Donnell picked up a lot of sacks. Free throw shooting not great for either team. Monona Grove just 1 out of 3. After tonight, the boys will be back here Tuesday night when they take on Fort Atkinson. I'll be here for that game, and then they go on a road trip. They go to Monroe on the 19th, and then they've got 2 games, 22nd and 23rd in Middleton High School for a holiday tournament. Let's see what the girls are doing. Let's see. I've got the girls here. Friday the 12th. Oh wait, that was last night. A week off. Let's see. The boys going to Fort Atkinson. The girls are down in Milton on Thursday the 18th. We won't see the girls again for quite some time. Let's see. We'll see the girls again January 13th, a month from now, versus Oregon. All right, we're ready to go for the second half of basketball. Silver Eagles come out with the same starting 5 that have started the first half. Thomas, O'Donnell, Riley, Stinson, and Nicholas Meyer. Stinson takes the inbound. He'll bring it up. Working against Bryce Hafer. Thomas to Riley. Dump it down low to O'Donnell. O'Donnell can't get it to drop, but draws the foul and a chance to set a new personal record. Foul on Cody Link, his second. Joel O'Donnell to the line where he's 1 out of 1. Drops that one in for 10. Career best for Joel. Let's do another one here, Joel. Missing that one, and rebound. It's going to be picked up by Nick Meyer. Silver Eagles with a chance to add to that total. O'Donnell, why not? Take it into the hoop, no. Rebound Riley, he tries to go back up, no foul called. Stinson, he goes to the hoop, puts one up and gets fouled and will go to the line for 2. Cody Link called for 2 quick fouls. He's got 3 now. He's the only player in the game with that many. He's going to have to come out. Stinson to the line for a couple. First points of the night for Zach Stinson. Zach makes makes them both. It's 22-15, the Silver Eagles on top. Half a minute into the third quarter. Looking inside for Kosau, and he's going to get fouled. This will be the third foul on Jackson Riley. No, that's Thomas Thalen drawing the foul. They call the foul on Nick Meyer instead. Number 50, we'll assume, is Thomas Thalen. He'll go to the line for 2. Missing the first. They've been just so-so from the free throw line tonight, and it's hurting them. In a tight game like this, you got to take advantage of your opportunities. Second one coming up for Thalen. Makes that one. He has 3 points, makes it a 22-16 MG lead. Stinson coming up against Hafer. Top of the key. Now handed off left side to O'Donnell. O'Donnell to Meyer, top of the key. Looking inside for Jackson Riley, dumping down low and through the hands of Zach Stinson, out of bounds. It's a nice idea, Stinson slicing towards the basket, but Riley, a little too much mustard on that ball. Riley, all-conference tight end and defensive tackle. Noyce to Thalen, to Arians, to Link. Back to Noyce. Good ball movement, but they're unable to get a clear shot. Now they look inside for Lincoln, stolen by O'Donnell. O'Donnell having the game of his life tonight. He leads all scorers and been a force under the basket, hauling in that rebound. Thomas to Riley. Back to Thomas, right side. O'Donnell fake the 3. Now he's got Meyer along the left baseline. Back to O'Donnell, cutting into the basket. Dump it down low to Riley. 2 for Jackson. (24-16) with 6:05 to play in the third quarter. Arians bumped, going baseline. We'll call the foul on Meyer. Second foul on Nick. Now 34 coming in, Arthur Cronin, we'll presume. Edgewood inbounding under their own basket, and too much time. It goes to the Silver Eagles. Hafer was looking, and the Silver Eagles had him covered every which way. Miles Thomas will bring it up for the Silver Eagles. What? They're going to call Riley for a foul under the basket. That's going to be his third. It is his third. Oh my gosh. Mitch Kelsey set to come in for Riley next opportunity here. Hafer to Cronin to Link. Back to Thalen, top of the key. Over Cronin, thought about the 3. It was Arians, he gave it off to Cronin. Link. Silver Eagles doing a good job just denying clear shots. No, I didn't like that foul. That's going to go against Jackson, and that's his 4th. I thought he was positioned. Link ran into him. Link to the line. Link has 3 fouls, and Coach Lettler hasn't taken him out yet. 3 fouls and no points. There's his first point. Now Riley will sit down and Kelsey will come in. Noyce will come in for Cronin. 24-17. Cody Link with a chance to cut into that MG lead. Doesn't though. Miles Thomas with the rebound. Crusaders just a cold shooting night so far. Stinson for 3. There we go. Zach getting on track here in the second half with 4 points now. 27-17, the first double-digit lead of the night for the Silver Eagles. Noyce into Thalen. Slapped away by Stinson, and they're going to call a foul. Stinson called for his first foul, 5th MG foul already in just under 3 minutes of play. Gonna see a lot of free throws in this one, I fear. Knocked out of bounds by Hafer. In their last game, the Silver Eagles committed 24 fouls and sent Oregon to the line 29 times. They got helped by the fact that they missed 13 of those. More subs coming in. That's Kusau. Kusau's a big kid. He was a football player too, if I recall. Let me look here. Yes, second team all-conference, O-line and D-line. Thomas, the floater, gets the rebound though. Now he gets tied up and lost it. Ahead to Hafer. Hafer almost loses it a couple of times here. Noyce for three, no. Long three, rebound Kusau. Misses it, rebound Kelsey for the Silver Eagles. He'll bring it across. Edgewood just not a good shooting team tonight. Now Mitch Kelsey dump it back to Meyer into the lane, spin move. Right-hander, no, tipped. Meyer comes up with it. Back to Thomas. Kelsey for three, nailed it. Mitchell Kelsey with the three ball. 30-17, the Silver Eagles on a run here. 11-2 run. Halfway through the third quarter, and it's a timeout called by the Crusaders. Well, how about that? The Silver Eagles seeing some scoring from a couple of different players tonight. On a night when Riley and Stinson don't have all that many, a lot of other kids are stepping up and making some big baskets. Mueller had that one in the first half, and now Mitchell Kelsey with a big one. Kelsey had just a single free throw in the first half. At three, his first of the season, I believe. Kelsey averaging 6 a game, 6 points a game. That's what you need, is those players that come off the bench and get you 4 to 7 points on most nights. Coming out of the timeout. Villagomez, Bilkey, Mueller. Trey Powers into the game for the first time, joining Kelsey. So wholesale substitutions for the Silver Eagles. Oh, they leave Noyce alone. Powers picks him up. Noyce up and under. He has 5 points. This is Mueller with the ball. Over to Kelsey. Kelsey into the lane, the floater for two. Mitchell Kelsey. He has 6 points now. Just like that, he's the second leading scorer on the team tonight. They loop it in, stolen by Kelsey. Kelsey kick it back to Mueller, and he's called for the travel. I didn't see it. Too bad, because Villagomez took the pass and hit the three. They don't count those after the whistle, though. All right, Cronin and Lesky coming in for the Crusaders. Arians and Noyce will sit down. 3:22 to play in the third quarter, a 32-19 MG lead. Hafer to Cronin, to Kusau, to 44. Who's that guy? Leewitz. Misses that one. Kusau gets the rebound. He should. He's half a foot taller than anybody else in there with him. Kusau harassed by Villagomez. And I think they're going to get Jesus. No, that was Bilkey. Yep, Bilkey called for his second foul. That'll send Kusau to the line, where unofficially I've got him with 6 points already. And still on 6 with that miss. They can't hit a free throw. They can't hit anything. Only 19 points in 19 minutes of play for the Crusaders. Not going to win a lot of games at that rate. There he hits that one. I believe he has 7 points now. He leads Edgewood in scoring. Mueller over to Kelsey. I like this Kelsey kid. Left-hander in the lane, no rebound Kusau. Hafer will bring it up for the Crusaders. 2:45 to play in the third quarter. 32-20, MG on top. Witz to Lesky. Hafer looking for some help underneath. Gets it over to Kuso. Strong move under the basket for two. Villa Gomez bringing it up for the Silver Eagles. Nice to see Trey Powers get into the game. Trey, an all-conference football player, wide receiver and defensive back. Thought about the three for a second there. Now Kelsey will go baseline. Bilkey, the pass to Bilkey stolen by Hafer. Kelsey really didn't snap that pass and it resulted in a turnover. You can't go a long pass along the baseline unless you're going to really fire that ball. Witz to Kuso. He's going into the basket. Can't get it to drop, but he gets fouled. Believe on Kelsey. Nope, Bilkey picking up his third. Silver Eagle starters getting ready to come back in. Kuso to the line once again where he's missed about half of them. Continues that pattern. All right, let's see. We've got Nelson, O'Donnell, Meyer, and Thomas coming in. So we've got the starting lineup, 3/5 of the starting lineup in there. Nelson, Thomas, and Myers joining, or excuse me, Meyer, O'Donnell, and Thomas joining Nelson and Mueller. Kuso's second one. Drop that in. I think he's got 10 points. Under 2 minutes to play here in the third quarter. A 32-23 lead. They cut it down to 9. Now Thomas bringing it up against Hafer. Meyer. Nelson. To O'Donnell right side. Lesky almost came up with the steal. Down low to Meyer, and Meyer is hacked. He'll go to the line for two. Lee Witz got him. That'll send Nick Meyer to the line, his first trip. Nick with 2 points on the night, averaging 4.5 a game. Dropped that one in. The Silver Eagles shooting decently from the line here in the second half. For the game, I've got them 6 out of 8 from the line. I'll take that all season long. Meyer's second free throw, no good. Rebound Kuso. 33-23, back to a 10-point lead with 1.5 minutes to play in the third quarter. Lesky to Witz. Trying to go baseline, blocked by Meyer. Looking inside for Kuso. He's having his way inside as he gets 2 more. I've got him for 12 tonight. Coming into tonight's game, Kuso averaging just under 2 points. No, that was last year, he had 2 points a game. Yeah, this year he's averaging 2 points a game with a high of 3 before tonight. Mueller down low to O'Donnell, lost the handle, gets it back, double team, out to Thomas. Meyer, no, that's Mueller, excuse me. 15-footer, tipped out of bounds by O'Donnell. It'll be Edgewood ball. Silver Eagles giving up some height inside to these guys, but boy, are they strong. Now Mueller will go out and Stinson will come in, speaking of strong guys. You got half the starting defense out there on the floor. Foul called on Witz. That is his third. Now Meyer will inbound in front of the Edgewood bench, in front of the hollering Chris Zwetler. Zwetler, a good coach though. He's won a lot of games at Edgewood. Thomas will back off and give it to Nelson. Nelson right side down, coming to the top of the key. Nelson handles the ball well, I like him. This is O'Donnell. Cross court to Thomas. We're 19 seconds left in the third quarter. Thomas will dribble out some clock here. 13 seconds. 9 seconds. Nelson cutting into the lane, dump it down lane low to O'Donnell for 2 and the foul. Joel O'Donnell with 12 points tonight and a chance to add another one. Foul on Witz, his 4th. 15 foul on the Crusaders. Joel O'Donnell to the line where he's 2 out of 3. Joel O'Donnell listed at 6'3", and I think that's fair, but he's a strong 6'3" post player. You can get away with that in high school basketball if you're strong enough. O'Donnell missing his free throw. Rebound by Meyer. 3 by Nelson at the buzzer. Wow. Nelson with 5 points. That one gives the Silver Eagles a 38-25 lead. Outscoring the Crusaders 19-10 in that quarter. Luke Nelson hitting the buzzer beater. I'll give a lot of credit, though, to Nick Meyer for chasing on that rebound and getting it to Nelson. And the junior hits the 3. That's the 4th 3 of the night by my reckoning, and by 4 different players. And that's without a couple guys I would expect to hit threes making any. Thomas and Villagomez. Nice to see some other guys getting in the action here. So some juniors having a good night. Now it'll be interesting in the 4th quarter to see if Edgewood can take advantage and keep pounding the ball inside. And that quarter, they got Jackson Riley and Jason Belke in foul trouble. Riley with 4, Belke with 3. Edgewood's got some concerns. Foul trouble, though. Lee Witz has 4 fouls. Cody Link has 3. Silver Eagles start the 4th quarter with Nelson, Meyer, Stinson, O'Donnell, and Thomas. 8 to play in this one. The Silver Eagles up by 13. This is Lesky. Looking inside for Witz, can't find him. Gets it to Cody Link, top of the key. Swinging around to Cronin. Back to Link, to Lesky, to Hafer. Cronin, toes on the line, no good. Rebound O'Donnell. And Stinson will walk it up for the Silver Eagles. Now accelerate, dumping down low to Nelson, and a travel called. Thought Zach would have taken that himself. I think he was trying to draw the defenders away from Luke Nelson, and Nelson wasn't ready for that pass. Hafer runs into the double team. Inside to Witz. Witz with a hook shot, draws a foul, I think, on O'Donnell. Yep, 3rd foul on O'Donnell, so a little bit of a concern here. Witz to the line. I believe he is scoreless tonight. And still scoreless. You're going to shoot free throws like that, you ought to be scoreless. In my day, kids made free throws. School free throw record for the longest time here was held by Andy North, the golfer. Witz hits that one. By my reckoning, that's his 1st point of the night. And then you take a seat, and Lesky will come in. 38-26 with 7:17 to play in the game. Miles Thomas against Lesky. Miles will get it across. Right side O'Donnell looking inside for Meyer. Whip it out to Stinson. Nelson for 3, long. Tipped by O'Donnell, and they're going to call him for a foul over the back. That's Joel's 4th. So the Silver Eagles having to play a little tentative underneath the basket here. Joel will take a seat. Who came in? Kelsey came in. So the Silver Eagles without a lot of size on the floor right now. Kelsey's 6'2". Myers 6'1", Stinson 6'2". Nelson's 6'1". Thomas a little shorter, listed at 5'10", looks a little bigger than that. All right, Cody Link to the line. I've got Cody for just 1 point tonight. Jackson Riley back into the game. I didn't see him sneak in. He got that rebound though. Ripped it away from Arthur Cronin and Ricky Leske. Now Meyer will bring it up for the Silver Eagles. And he draws the foul. Both teams in the bonus. Foul on 34, Arthur Cronin, his second. No, we're shooting after this. Thomas to Kelsey. Nice pass to Jackson Riley, and Jackson makes that one look easy. 6 points for the big man. 40-26. Hayford needing some help now. Who's that guy, 24? We haven't seen him. Landry Naheo. Link to Hafer. To Cronin, to Link, to Naheo. Naheo trying to back in against Thomas, nothing doing. Cronin almost has it stolen, falls on his face. And Hafer drops in the three. First points of the night for Bryce Hafer. 40-29, 6 minutes to play in the game, and a timeout called by Coach Dan Zwiefel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 players have gotten in tonight for the Silver Eagles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 have scored. That's exciting TV, isn't it? Listen to somebody count like that. I tell ya. You don't get that at every high school, folks. You get to Edgewood, they can't count that well. Look at how many times they get called for too many players on the field in football. You think I'm joking, but I swear every time we play Edgewood, they take at least one penalty for too many players on the field. There was a game a couple years ago they got flagged for it 3 times. I think rich kids at a fancy school like that could count, but no. They can count to 10. They can't count past that, so 11 is challenging. Thomas taking the inbound pass after the timeout. A comfortable MG lead is 11 points. Let's add to that here. Kelsey thought about the 3. He'll dump it back to Stinson. Zach lost the handle and called for the charge. All right, Joel O'Donnell will come in for Zach Stinson. So kind of a big lineup here. Hafer left side, up to Noyce. Link, Leske, Link, Noyce, Link. You know, it's interesting. They haven't used Kusau yet in this quarter. He was so effective in the third quarter. He was the only one scoring points for him, it seemed like. Hafer with a nice layup there. He has 5. Yeah, I've got Kusau with 12 points. We haven't seen him yet in the last 3 minutes. Thomas from the free throw line. Miles can't get it to go. Rebound, Cody Link. Miles scoreless tonight. He's been averaging 7 a game, so I'm kind of surprised. Leske to 42. Who was that? Alex Arians. I haven't seen him in a while either. Interesting substitution patterns by Coach Zwiefel. Riley tapped that away from Link, but Hafer gets it. Arians to Link in the corner. Riley, good defense. Leske. MG's mixed up going from man-to-man and zone defense. They're in a man right now, Link. Nice pass inside to Hafer. Link made a beautiful pass. Hafer with no points until he scores 7 in this quarter. It's now 40-33, 4 minutes to play. Silver Eagles got to fire up that offense again. Kelsey to Riley. To Thomas. Back to Kelsey. Oh, he had O'Donnell open down low, but Kelsey puts it up and in. Kelsey with 9 points. That's a career best. 42-33 with 3:35 to play. This is Hafer. Hafer's been quiet the whole game until this quarter. Nice. Little right-hander, partially blocked, I think. O'Donnell gets the rebound. Miles Thomas bringing it up for the Silver Eagles. Meyer didn't want to take the three. Riley will take the 12-footer and drop that in. 8 points for Jackson. And a timeout called by the Crusaders. 44-33, the lead back in double figures on that jump shot by Jackson Riley. Yeah, Riley averaging 10.5 a game. He's got 8 so far, and Stinson averages 14. He has 5. You think those two are the ones they'd be leaning on pretty heavily here, but no, it's some bench players and Joel O'Donnell having the big nights. Mitchell Kelsey, his best was 7. He scored that against Turner. He's got 8 right now. Little jump around music, although no one is jumping. 2:58 to play in the game, and the Silver Eagles with an 11-point lead. Hoping to hold on to this and maintain their perfect record, and more importantly, go 2-0 in conference and hang on to first place. Jump up, and get down. All right, now they come out. So Mueller, Kelsey, Stinson, Riley, and Meyer. Coach Dan Zwiefel going deep in the bench. I like that. Got a lot of guys that can play. Just a few of them haven't taken their warm-ups off. Witz, the turnaround, no rebound, Stinson. See, Edgewood comes down. It seems like they get one shot, they miss it, and the Silver Eagles come down and set up their offense again. More often than not, they've been scoring. Stinson to Mueller, back to Zach, who gives it to Jackson. Kelsey. Stinson. Top of the key, Riley. And Riley draws the foul on Witz. This might be Witz's 5th. Yes, it is his 5th. He is out of the game. I've got him with 1 point. Jackson to the line for a 1-and-1. And the Crusaders come over to the bench and take a moment to talk with their coach while they name a replacement. In the meantime, Jackson Riley will go to the line for a 1-and-1. Alex Arians in the game, along with Link, Leske, Noyce, and Hafer. But it's Jackson Riley who will get the ball and a chance to add a couple free throws here to the Silver Eagle lead. 2:16 to play. Boing off the rim. Kelsey chases it down and calls a timeout before he steps out of bounds. Heady play by the junior. Chased down the long rebound, knew he was going to fall out of bounds before he could pass the ball, and quickly called the timeout right in front of the referee. Well, I spoke too soon. The Silver Eagles had been 6 out of 8 from the free throw line. They've missed their last 3 in a row now. Still, they hang on to an 11-point lead with 2:13 to play. Looking for that 3rd win of the season. And 208th of Coach Dan Zwiefel's career. Kind of fun. I've been able to watch all of Dan's career here at MG. I saw the last season. I started announcing the last season of John Verhelst, the previous coach, and then Dan the season after that. When I was in high school, I got to watch a lot of games coached by Frank Levac. The Silver Eagle boys, something of an anomaly. Only 3 boys basketball coaches in their history, and that's 55 years plus. Well, 3 longtime coaches. All right, MG will inbound right in front of the student section here. Mueller gets it into Stinson. He'll go right down the lane, dump it over to Mueller. He'll bring it out now. Over to Kelsey. He needs some help. Triple teamed. Call the foul. There it is. Foul on Noyce, his first. And that'll send Kelsey to the line. Mitchell is 1 out of 2 so far. Let's see if he can sink a couple here. O'Donnell, Riley, Kelsey, Mueller, and Stinson on the floor for the Silver Eagles. Oh, man. 6 out of 12 now from the line tonight for MG. They came into the game shooting almost 56%. They were dreadful against Oregon, 19 out of 40. Lesky looking in for Arians. No, that was Cody Link, and he double dribbled. Now Villagomez, Thomas, and Nelson will come in. O'Donnell, Riley, and Kelsey will sit down. So a small, fast lineup. Stinson, the tallest on the floor at 6'2". Now Boyce will sit down with 1:41 to play, and Mejio will come in. And who's this walnut? 34, Arthur Cronin will come in. Subs for both sides here as we're in the waning moments of this game, under 1:40 to play. Quickly ahead to Villagomez. Nice pass to Thomas Miles, up and in. First basket of the night for Miles Thomas. 46-33. The Silver Eagles' wind is imminent. Mejio to Cronin. No, that's Arias. Stolen by Stinson. See, Edgewood comes down, they get their one shot at it, and MG takes it away, or gets the rebound. Nelson over to Mueller, then back to Nelson to Stinson. Zach to Luke Nelson. Back to Zach. And he draws the foul. Foul on number 12, Bryce Hafer. His first. Zach Stinson to the line where he's 2 for 2. 22 coming in, that's Kyle McIver. Not MacGyver, McIver. And who's this? Number 30, Joe Albrecht. Trayton Powers coming in. Mueller will sit down. Mueller's had a good game. And who's this? Number 40 now for Edgewood, JP Hillenbrand. Come on, let Stinson shoot his free throws. Let's get out of here. 53 seconds to play in a 13-point MG lead. 14-point MG lead. That's 6 points for Stinson. Let's get another one in here. Nope. Another sub coming. Number 15 into the game for the first time, Chris O'Donnell. 6'2" junior. Both coaches clearing the benches now. Stinson can't get that to drop. Hafer with the rebound. Two Silver Eagles who haven't been in yet. They're getting ready to come in. Evan Bauer and Michael Tomei. We're down to 38 seconds left in the game. Nice putback there by 22, McIver. Nelson down the floor in a hurry. Stinson up top, 20 seconds to play. Nelson to Villagomez, and we got a foul. And now we'll see O'Connell and Tomei come in a moment. 2 free throws coming up for Luke Nelson. Nelson's first trip to the line tonight. He has 5 points. That's a career best for the junior. There's number 6. All right, here come O'Connell and Bauer. Villa Gomez and Stinson will take a seat. Stinson had a nice game. Nice game by a lot of the Silver Eagles tonight as they lead it now 48-35. Nelson a chance to add one more, and he can't do it. And Michael Tomei scuffling after that rebound, stepped on the line but almost made a nice play for it. Instead, with 15 seconds left, it'll be Edgewood ball. MG will drop off their press, obviously. The hill picked up by Chris O'Connell. Miss. Bauer hustling after the loose ball. And that'll end it. The Silver Eagles victors tonight over the Edgewood Crusaders, 48-35. Nice game by the Silver Eagles as they go to 3-0. Player of the game tonight, Joel O'Donnell. I've got Joel with a career high 12 points, tripling his average of 4 on the young season. Well, the boys will be back in action Tuesday night here against Fort Atkinson. I hope you come out and watch us. If not, stay at home and watch and listen to me. You better come out and watch the game. Thanks for watching. This is Steve Martinelli and MG Basketball. 48-35, the Silver Eagles beat Madison Edgewood. Good night.